Guys, so here's the new ProFoto 10 and the 10 Plus. I just picked these up today and I'm getting so many messages on my Instagram about it. People asking a ton of questions, so I thought I'd make a video, kind of go over why these are so expensive and what's so cool about them. All right, I'll pop them open. I'll go over some of the specs with you and let you know if I think it's a good buy, because these run for about $2,100 for the 10 pluses, and then this kit of the two 250 watt ones is $3,300. Okay, so it's, as you can see, it's not cheap whatsoever, but it does come with so many different functions, so many different options that will make your life so much easier. I went ahead and I picked up extra batteries, and I also picked up the snoot. So let's pop these open and I'll go over some of the stuff with you. All right, so before I bust these open, just want to go over the difference between the 10 Plus and the 10. The 10s are the original ones that came out. They're very small, compact, and they're 250 watts each, right? The 10 Plus actually just came out this week, and it's slightly bigger, but it is 500 watts, right? Pretty much same functionality, but slightly bigger and twice the power. So yeah, that's the reason for the price difference too. All right, so first things first, the Duo kit actually comes with a backpack. I wasn't even aware, and honestly it took me a second to figure out how to even open this thing, because when you open it up from top, you have no access to it. So actually you gotta access the gear from the back. There's a zipper in the back, and you pop it open like that. And here they are. Look how little these little guys are. Check that thing out. It's so tiny, right? These things power 250 watts a second for something so small. It's pretty impressive. This is the battery attachment right here. Pretty neat. Pop them open, click it back in. Pretty cool. I'm just super amazed at the fact that they're so small and they still pack a punch. So that's really honestly the main reason I got it, because I'm so tired of cords. I'm tired of tripping over head extensions. So I figured this guy would be a nice little alternative. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, so the battery doesn't have too much juice, but enough for me to probably demonstrate this head. So basically, one main thing about this is that the modeling light is LED, okay? So, and about, I believe it's a minute of running power on the LED is equivalent to 1 pop, okay? So you're really not draining too much battery even if you leave it running at all times, okay? So that is pretty awesome. But another thing that's really cool about this is that you can actually change the color temperature of the LED, right? So if you're doing some behind the scenes video or anything like that, you can kind of manipulate the light a little bit. You don't have to move your strobes out to put your video light in, and it's a pretty neat thing. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So I'm gonna turn this guy on. It's a cool little display it has right here. If you turn the modeling lamp on, you can see it's pretty bright. Okay, and turning this wheel, you can dim it or make it brighter right here. But if you double click it, I believe it is, or if you hold it down, you can change the color temperature, okay? From tungsten all the way down to daylight, the whole shebang. That is pretty awesome. I don't think any other head ever had this feature, so super excited to try that out. This battery looks like it's about to die, so I'm gonna go charge it and I'll be right back. Okay, so while that head is charging, I want to show you guys something. So these chargers that they come with look like this, okay? And this is actually the only battery powered head that allows you to charge while shooting, okay? So even if you're using the LED light to do your video or whatever it may be, and you don't wanna be draining your battery, you can take this guy, hook it up to the C-stand, Velcro it together, and just let it charge while you're shooting, okay? So this is a pretty awesome feature, because that way you're not running back and forward, swapping batteries out the whole time. If you can plug this in and let it live on there, you save yourself a lot of hassle. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, so that is something that's new and improved. But what I really want to show you is this 10 Plus. Okay, I'm just gonna move this guy aside. So this 10 Plus, essentially same functionality as the regular head, except it's 500 watts, right? So a little bit more juice, a lot more expensive, but look at this packaging. How cool is this? Comes in this little case, and let's pop it open. That is pretty neat. All right, so while the battery is charging again, I'm gonna just take this guy out. As you can see, it's a little bit larger, but they're still pretty lightweight. I would say maybe like, I don't know, I can't really guess, but 5-7 pounds maybe for this one. And if I put it aside for this guy, look at the difference. Okay, so it's not twice the size, it's a little bit bigger, but it packs twice the power. So yeah, pretty interesting. Again, same functionality. The back looks identical, just slightly bigger because it holds a lot more juice. Now I'm gonna go get the battery and turn the bad boy back on. Okay, so I just popped the battery in. I literally charged it for maybe 10 minutes. And let's see if it did anything. Oh, half power. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure if that's gonna stay or if that's accurate, but if it is, that's pretty lightning fast. All right, again, let's turn on the modeling light. Wow. You can dim it up and down. And then with this module here, you can control the power of the strobe. See a test light? Here you have the air group, the air channel, Bluetooth. It's pretty cool. Different flash modes. Nice. So the dial goes obviously from 1 to 10. That's pretty nice. And one thing that's really gonna save you money, PROFOTO gear in general is very expensive, but I went ahead and I picked up the snoot. I was initially gonna get it for my regular Pro head, and it was running me anywhere, but I think it was like $350 for the Pro head one. But because this is LED, all of the adapters, like this one, the lighting diffusion, is made out of plastic. So this snoot only cost $50 because it's not gonna melt and be made out of plastic. It makes things a lot easier. One thing I don't like about this is trying to put this on. It's a pain. It doesn't just snap easily. You kind of gotta, see what I mean? It's a little bit of a headache. You kind of gotta, there you go, force it on there. But once you have it on there, it's pretty sturdy. And the whole thing is pretty lightweight. So if you're shooting any product or anything like that, this is a cool little guy to have. But all in all, this thing looks pretty damn sharp. I love it. So I'm gonna take it on set. I'm gonna test it out. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and follow up with me via commenting below or send me a message on Instagram. But one final thought I'm gonna leave you with is that these guys also have firmware, so you make sure you keep them updated. They're probably gonna fix bugs and things like that, especially this item is so new. But stay up to date with that. And my favorite thing about this light is, I'm not able to show you right now, but if you download the PROFOTO app, you're able to control all of your settings wirelessly. Okay, so just download the PROFOTO app. It's free. There's no subscription or anything like that. And then if you have this light maybe hanging up above, or you're using it as a hair light or whatnot, you don't have to literally go walk behind it to adjust the power every 5 minutes. You can use your phone or your iPad app, and it just talks to the light itself. You don't have to have Wi-Fi or anything like that. So that is pretty awesome. It's going to save you a lot of time. And yeah, that should do it for now. I'll let you guys know how it works out, but as of now, I'm pretty psyched. All right, take care.